All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers. And peace and blessings to those who elect, Lord willing, we be a part of that number. Okay, I'm the brother Kradar from the Jeebus Bench, Chicago. Come back with another video. This video is going to be entitled, Faith is Mandatory. You know, right? And this is, one of my precepts of the days. And in one of our camp chaps here in Chicago, just something that hopped on my spirit. Faith is mandatory, man. This ain't, we are, like the apostles always say, we are faith-based Israelites, man. So I wanted to start with the Romans 4. I got, more precepts as well. This Romans 4, let's see. I'll start at 16. That's cool. Romans 4 and 16. Therefore, it is of faith that it might be by grace, to the end the promise might be sure to all the seed. So I'm gonna read it over. Stutter in a bit. Romans 4 and 16. Therefore, it is of faith that it might be by grace, to the end the promise might be sure to all the seed, not to that only which is of the law, but to that also which is of faith of Abraham, who is the father of us all, as it is written, I have made thee a father of many nations, right? That's what Abraham means. It says, before him whom he believed, even the Most High who quickeneth the dead, and calleth those things which be not, as though they were, who against hope believed in hope, that he might become the father of many nations, according to that which was spoken, so shall thy seed be. Verse 19, and being not weak in faith, he considered not his own body now dead, when he was about 100 years old, neither yet the deadness of Sarah's womb. All right. He was of old age. All right. His woman doubted. All right. Abraham had faith. All right. Reading once more, it says, and being not weak in faith, he considered not his own body now dead, when he was about 100 years old, neither yet the deadness of Sarah's womb. He staggered not at the promise of the Most High through unbelief, but was strong in faith, giving glory to the Most High. Our forefather Abraham, faith. Abraham had faith, man. All right. All of our righteous forefathers exhibited a great amount of faith. Okay. It says, and being fully persuaded that what he had promised, all right, he was able also to perform. And therefore it was imputed, all right, meaning counted to him for righteousness, man. Okay. It says, hey, and that's heavy, man. Because I want to grab this verse 20 in the NLT, because it just further drives home the point. All right, that faith is mandatory, man. I'm reading the KJV. It says, he staggered not at the promise of the Most High through unbelief, but was strong in faith, giving glory to the Most High. Matter of fact, let me start up at 19. And Abraham's faith did not weaken, even though at about 100 years of age, he figured his body was as good as dead, and so was Sarah's womb. Abraham never wavered in believing the Most High's promise. In fact, his faith grew stronger, and in this he brought glory to the Most High. All right, Abraham had strong faith, man. All right, and these times to come, and the times that are coming, man, you gotta have faith. All right, because first and foremost, let's just grab at Hebrews 11. All right, you have to have faith. That's mandatory, man. All right, Hebrews 11. All right. It says, but without faith, it is impossible to please him. All right. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder to them that diligently seek him. Man, you have to trust in Yahweh Shai Shai. All right. That's why the scripture says in James, all right, nothing wavering. All right. I'm going to grab that as well. All right. Because don't even think your prayers are going to be answered if you don't have no faith, man. That's what people do in the world. All right, Salakia. I believe it's James 5. not Salak. It's James 1. I'm tweaking. James 1 and 5. It says, if any of you lack wisdom, let him ask of the Most High, that giveth to all men liberally. All right. And upbraideth not, and it shall be given him. But let him ask in faith. Okay. Nothing wavering. All right. So you're not double-minded. All right. You're not, I'm going to just send it. I don't believe the Lord going to answer me. I'm going to send up this prayer anyway. You know, I'm going to just send up the prayer anyway. I don't think he going to answer. No, you got to believe, man. You got to have faith. And that's the spirit, man. That's this license plate just drove past me. It says 3444. You know, it says, nothing wavering, for he that wavereth is like a wave of the sea driven with wind and toss. Hey, so the Most High wants you to be, you got to believe in that prayer, man. You send up that prayer, you got to know that the Lord is going to deal. You know, and it might not happen immediately, and it might happen immediately. You just got to have faith. All right, once again, without faith, it's impossible to please him. All right. What kind of child asks their dad for some food, you know, and be like, hey, dad, I know you're not gonna buy me some food, you know, but can you? I'm gonna ask you anyway. Like, what the fuck? That's his job, man, to take care of you. All right. It says, verse 7, for let not that man think he shall be for let not that man think he shall receive anything of the Lord. All right. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways, man. All right. So you can't be doubting and praying to Yahweh Shemel Shai, expecting results and answers, man. Nah, that's not how it works. You gotta have faith. You gotta be fully persuaded like Abraham was. All right. Let's grab this Sirach 2. Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? On whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Right. Read Hebrews 11. Read 2 Maccabees, the 3rd chapter. 1 Maccabees, the 3rd chapter, man. When Judas Maccabee's father, Matthias, was encouraging him before he passed away. All right. Recalling that righteous acts of our forefathers who had faith in Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. All right. Romans 15:4, the things which were written aforetime are written for our learning. So these things are valuable, man. We need things. We need these scriptures, man. All right. It builds up our faith in Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. And whenever we get into these jams and these scenarios, how about we understand that we have to have faith in him. We have to pray to him. And when the Lord delivers you from that, your faith is increased. All right. So we have our own testimonies of the Lord delivering us from situations, man. Hey, when all hell break loose, man, we want our faith to be built up to a level, man, because it ain't just going to be something that you turn on and off with a switch. Nah, it's good. Shit's going to get wild out here, man. Okay. Let's, for verse 11, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in times of affliction. Woe be to fearful hearts, all right, fearful minds, and faint hands, and the sinner that goeth 2 ways. Woe unto him that is faint-hearted, all right, you're weak, all right, you don't believe. It says, for he believeth not, therefore shall he not be offended, man. The Lord requires faith. That ain't an option. All right, that's a commandment, man. That's an order. That's a direct order, man. All right. It says, verse 14, woe unto you that have lost patience, and what will ye do when the Lord shall visit you? All right, they that fear the Lord will not disobey his word, and they that love him will keep his ways, man. All right. And obeying the Lord and keeping his ways, that's ultimately what's going to lead us to, obviously, we got the grace. All right. But us obeying Yahweh Shemel Shai. All right. The Lord. What did the Lord tell Peter? All right. If you love me, feed my sheep. All right. what we do now is leading to our salvation, man. You know, under that Psalm 91, because thou hast made Yahweh Bashim Al-Shai thy habitation. All right? We hope to be covered. All right, that's the Spirit is 204, but, you know, I got it on a 24-hour clock because I just like it better that way. And it said 1404, man. You know? Let's, 1 second. I'm going to go back to this Hebrews 11 since I mentioned it. Really, you could read the whole chapter, man. It's a heavy chapter. Since we started with Abraham, let's you can start at 1, but I'm gonna start at verse 8. Hebrews 11:8. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed and went out, not knowing whither he went. Okay. By faith, he sojourned in the land of promise. All right, so him and Lot didn't have the land couldn't hold both of them, man. All right, they both was of great substance. All right, and Abraham basically told him, "Hey, look, you go left, I'm gonna go right. You go right, I'm gonna go left." All right, and Abraham went to it's like a Lot. All right, went to the city, all right, of Sodom and Gomorrah. All right, Abraham ended up going to the promised land, man. All right, that's cold, man. Whereas I'm gonna read it over again. By faith, Abraham, when he was called to go out into a place which he should after receive for an inheritance, obeyed, and he went out, not knowing whither he went. By faith, he sojourned in the land of promise, as in a strange country, dwelling in tabernacles with Isaac and Jacob, the heirs with him in the same promise, Salakia. It says, for he looked for a city which have foundations, whose builder and maker is the Most High. Through faith also Sarah herself received strength to conceive seed, and was delivered of a child when she was past age, because she judged him faithful who had promised. Therefore sprang there even of one, and him as good as dead, so many as the stars of the skies in multitude, and as the sand which is by seashore innumerable. These all died in faith, not having received a promise, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth, man. All right, hey, our righteous forefathers had faith. Okay, shit. I think I drove the point home, you know. So Lord willing, that was edifying. I want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shemel Shai Bashem Hakodash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, great millstone, peace and blessings to the full elect. Lord willing, we be a part of that number. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Wild Bible Ball.